What's cooking, everybody? David Porkchop here. I hope you're doing all right there. This is Cappy, the cap from Super Mario Odyssey here in real physical form for you to wear. This has nothing to do with anything, but originally I wasn't going to make a video today here, but if this is true, I wanted to document my reaction ASAP here with this thing here, if this is actually legit. A while back I posted about some comment about, trying to get the Clockman short there, which for those of you that are not familiar with it, it was originally thought to be a creepypasta or whatever, but apparently it's a short that a lot of people have recalled, some people have recalled, that aired on Pinwheel, which was kind of like a Sesame Street analog that Nickelodeon had there. It was actually the show that, one of the Nickelodeon's first shows. Originally it was the Pinwheel network, and then it got turned to Nickelodeon and it migrated over. And I think it's their 6th longest running show in terms of episodes, next to SpongeBob, Rugrats, and a few other shows or whatever there. I did a video about shows that I wanted on DVD. I did multiple videos about that, but Pinwheel was on there somewhere, and I remember looking up that information. And it's just kind of funny, though, that this show it was in the 70s and the 80s, had so many episodes, and yet they never been to release them on DVD. But apparently, there's a few episodes on YouTube, and there's plenty of them that are lost, unfortunately. One of my side interests is learning about lost media and things like that there. I find it very fascinating, and this was a pretty big topic there. There was the Sesame Street Cracks short that was sought after heavily, and it was released. And then there was people looking for this thing called A Date with SpongeBob SquarePants, this direct-to-video movie which didn't exist ultimately. So there was a whole big to-do about that. So there's a lot of people looking for there's a lot of very highly sought-after pieces of media, footage or whatever, music and stuff. There's a whole community about this, which is really interesting. I highly recommend, if you're interested in this topic, check out the Lost Media Wiki at lostmediawiki.com. And they have a lot of great articles about stuff there and things that have been found and everything, and they do updates every fairly so often. There's even a guy called on YouTube called Shoegazer who, in addition to chronicling, having his video series about lost media called the Lost Media Chronicles, he also does some excellent stuff about vinyl records and stuff like that. So Adventures in Vinyl Land. So show him some support and love there. Show him some support and love there. Those guys are pretty awesome. But one of the most, and also I saw a video, the reason I learned about Cracks was some other guy's video. I think Bedhead Bernie, I believe, he did something about it. And then the next video he did was talking about the search for this thing called the Clockman. And apparently it's a short that aired sometime in the 1980s on Pinwheel. And I remember Pinwheel as a kid, seeing it a few times there. And even for a brief while I wanted to change my name to Ebenezer. I don't know why. I was a weird kid. Whatever. But basically, there's a really popular, there was the original origin of this thing. There was a thread somewhere, I forget what form it was. A guy was asking for help and looking for this cartoon, and then and the guy, he went by the handle of Commander Santa, trying to find this thing there. And then if you go to the article about this Clockman short, and you find the article, there's a couple of pictures. He did a picture in Microsoft Paint there, a really shitty drawing there, just to give you a sense of what it looked like. And then later on, some other dude came along with some more information that he remembered. And then they're just trying to piece that together, and then trying to find out who has the short or whatever, been going on. This search has been going on for quite a bit there. Like the dude in Australia, Diconti, I believe how you pronounce his handle there, who's like one of the head honchos of the Lost Media Wiki. He was the one that was spearheading the whole thing about trying to get the Cracks short, and succeeded. And he was trying to do the same thing for the Clockmaster. Well, Clockman, not Clockmaster. They have similar names, so of course I'm going to get that all messed up here. But anywho, they did finally put a petition out, and then voila, or whatever, But I was just surfing through my Twitter handle. I was just surfing through my Twitter just to catch up on stuff here, because this is one of my rare days off here from my gig. You know, before I dive into my schoolwork there. I got my last week of school or whatever, which is great, you know. Higher education there, all the way, motherfuckers. Yeah. But anyway, just to get to the point here, I know there's a point somewhere in all this here. I saw that somebody had replied to the thing that I posted on Twitter about signing the petition, and then they sent me a link to some video here. So I'm like, oh wow, okay. So reaction video. Okay, so okay, full disclosure out of the way here. Okay, I do not have the means or the patience or the software to do that thing where you have it in the corner here, what the video footage is. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me get back to you on that. Hold on a second here. So I'm going to take a jump cut right here, and I'll see if I can accomplish this. If I can accomplish this, then that'll be pretty cool. Alright, I'm doing this El Quick and El Cheapo here. I got the video queued up here, ready to go on my YouTube app on one phone there. I'm using a different phone here to go ahead and do that here. So let me pause and see if I can flip this around here. Hold on. Is this thing working? Yes it is. That'll do. Okay. So I'm going to watch the video down there, and I'll put the thinger here, and hopefully I can keep it reasonable enough here so that, you know, it's not too much of a, you know, kind of motion there. Yeah. This is my first foray into the whole reaction thing here, but I want to do it genuinely here. I have not seen this, so I just want to be up front about that. Okay, so alright, let's go. Okay, this is in a foreign language. About Dressy Sally, Clockman. Okay, so it has subtitles burned in here from wherever this came from. Once, and there was a little girl. Okay, that correlates with the information we found earlier. Because originally the first dude thought it was a guy, a kid, then it's a girl. And this is, like, very South Park-y. It reminds me of that Petalopolis, I believe, where they use paper animation. Gloves! Oh, I thought it was shoes. Originally I thought it was shoes. Unless this is based on the same story here, but who knows. That's what happens when you play... Oh, that's great. Oh, no! Oh! Curry, crossfade and run! Oh, my God! I give him credit. This is decent, very decent animation. It's primitive, but it's effective, you know? I actually care about the story here. So let me take off my MST32K hat there. And ran out and she came to the last. Uh-oh. Ooh. Whoa. Black sorcerer. I got the same reaction. Okay, that is a cool door knocker. I'll give him that. Yeah, big black bushy beard, just the same. I would imagine that this has been was dubbed over for Pinwheel. I gotta see how this guy comes out of this clock, if that's true.
Sally, kde pak si byla tak dlouho? Zeptala se maminka. Hrála jsem si s děvčaty. A co rukavice, nestratila si je? Ale kde, maminko, tady jsou a obě, zalhala Sally.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Sotva si lehla, vzpomněla si na malého černého čaroděje a dostala strach.
Oh! Uh-oh. This doesn't end well.
O půlnoci brzl v domě schod a ozval se tichý, tichounký hlas. Sally, už jdu, už jsem na prvním schodě. Za chvilku na to brzl v domě další schod a ten hlas se ozval znovu, ale blíž. Sally, už jdu, už jsem na šestém.
Okay, that's fucking spooky.
Nakonec brzl sám práh u dveří a ten hlas se ozval po třetí a docela blízoučko. Sally, už jsem tady. Už tě mám.
Oh, shit! Ah! Perv! Police! Somebody call the police!
Najednou byla úplně sama v cizím pokoji. Kolem dokola byla jenom tma. Sally bylo do pláče. Kdyby byla na nebi aspoň jediná hvězdička. Hvězdička? Povídá malý černý čaroděj. Umím vykouzlit domy, stromy, květiny, ale vykouzlit hvězdičky, to jsem se ještě nenaučil. Leda bys mi pomohla ty.
I just switched hands so I can hold this thing. Bear with me.
Co jsou? Samá žlutá klubička a k tomu háček. Co kdybych z nich uháčkovala pár hvězdiček?
So is this little girl related to Rapunzel? What the hell? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Sally uháčkovala všechny hvězdičky a tak rychle, že je malý černý čaroděj nestačil nosit na oblohu. A z posledního klubička mamince uháčkovala žluté rukavičky. Malý černý čaroděj byl spokojen. Sally, s těmi hvězdičkami se mi udělala moc velkou radost. A s těmi krásnými žlutými rukavicemi pro maminku ještě větší. Za to tě hned odnesu domů do tvé postýlky.
Wow.
Sally, nezapomeň dát ráno mamince ty krásné žluté rukavice. Nezapomenu, slíbila Sally a už spala. Ráno se maminka nestačila divit. To jsou ale krásné rukavice. A opravdu si je dělala ty sama? Ano, já sama. Pro tebe. Maminka měla ze své Sally velkou radost. A co malý černý čaroděj? Ten se radoval nejvíc. Pokaždé to se ztracenou žlutou rukavicí tak dobře nedopadne. No řekněte sami.
Wow. Okay, let's take a jump cut right here. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look here. So, it's subtitled About Dressy Sally. This is from 1976, and it was posted earlier this year by these guys. And we got some credits here, so let's give kudos to these people here. So we know who the heck made this thing here and whatnot. Because from what I understand, from what I recall actually, Pinwheel used footage from Co-Films, who were like a distribution company that would get stuff from all over the world, and they would license cartoons and stuff to fledgling cable networks and channels and shows and whatever there. And Pinwheel used some of the same cartoons that other shows at the time used. I forget the names of them, but yeah. It's all in those videos there. You can highlight them. I'll try to put a video up. I'll show you if I can put some links in the description below. So if you want to check some more information out on that, there you go. But yeah, that is legitimately creepy. I didn't set any expectations for myself there. I didn't expect I would ever see this there, so I'm not disappointed by any stretch of the imagination there. But still, that was pretty cool. Hopefully, if this is the genuine article here, which it seems to be here, everything seems to fit there. Hopefully this is it, and shall go from there. So, voila. If this is old news and it's already been, highlighted or whatever, then that's great. So, alright, and also put a link to this video in the description below. Let me make sure that I save this so I don't lose track of that later. Okay, cool. So I got it added there, so I'll be able to access this at any point that I want. Cool. Alright, well, that's it there. I'm sure we opened up a can of worms here, if you will. Thank you very much for your time. Be good to each other, and if I don't see you, happy holidays. Laters.